Hello, welcome to Naija Football. Addicts is Manchester United 4, Atletico Madrid 1. It is done. How far, bro, man? What a wonderful game. Home and away. I mean, this is the first time we might go play home and away where they go score like 7 goals. I don't remember the last time.
True. We don't remember the last time we man you score 7 goals home and away. But we deserve them. First of all, I am happy. I am very, very happy as a Manchester United fan. Premium joy this week. Joy on Tuesday. Joy on Wednesday. Joy on Thursday. Waiting I do. Wednesday, back I go. Tuesday, back I go. Wednesday, Arsenal go. Today, man, you don't qualify. Which other joy person you pray for?
All right, man. Let's talk about that first half, man. They scored a goal. Let's talk about Onana. Do you think Onana should have done better in that game?
I don't think Onana should have done better because I don't expect Onana to do better. That is the truth. You think such things when you expect somebody to do something better, but I don't expect Onana to do better because even local amateur keepers do not dive a ball at that height with 2 hands. But Onana from Cameroon, all the way from Cameroon, that is what he was taught. But at the end of the day, we'll just manage. We'll just manage to the end of the season. He's our best goalkeeper, unfortunately. I use the word unfortunately because we don't have a choice actually.
All right, man. Let's talk about Amorim's change. Second half, he makes those changes. Brought in Mason Mount. Brought in our star boy. How do you see that? How do you see that changes?
I think his selection in the first half was more like a defensive shape.
Yeah.
He was just trying to manage the game, given the kind of players he played. I think Garnacho was the only attacking threat. But Garnacho lacks the end products to his game, and that is why he's not giving all the praise he deserves at the end of the day. Our striker is not a striker, he's just there to complete the number 11. That is it. But the second half he brought more changes. He brought in more attacking. Mount is an attacking player. Ahmad, star boy himself. I'm telling you, he's an attacking player. So that was what really changed the game. You could see those runs from Ahmad, positive runs, not just useless runs at the end of the day. So that was it.
All right, man. I don't know if I'm the only one that is so happy for Mason Mount because we know how good he is, how good he was before getting from Chelsea. Do you think he is part of Manchester United's future?
Of course. Mason Mount is still young. He has not aged. I believe he's Manchester United's future because the reason why he was brought was to complement Bruno Fernandes in the midfield. You see the amount of Chelsea Football Club, you know that he was a great prospect. But injury has a way of bringing down the value of a player. So, but with time and consistency, Mount is a very, very, very great player. 1 goal at the weekend, 2 goals tonight. It goes further to boost his personality and give him that confidence which we need ahead of the final. He's a great player, and shame to Chelsea.
All right, man. Tottenham have qualified, of course. You'll be playing against Tottenham in the final. What do you think?
Tottenham is a great team, to be sincere with you, but I can bet anything. Man U, every bad belly from Chelsea, especially from that small London club that used to wear red with me. Orange, I will not call it red, orange with me, Arsenal. Any bad belly will not work because Manchester United are going out for it. At the end of the day, they are going out for it. This is what we call working smart. Working smart, because you can't be playing and be winning games week in week out, and you are not achieving anything. For the past 3-4 years, I'm not mentioning names, but some people have been playing good football, not achieving anything. Patrick Evra called them Netflix FC. So, but we are not Netflix FC. Every season we try to give our fans something to hold on to. The Carling Cup, the FA Cup, and now we are in the Europa League final. It's do or die. Normally, based on our history, our rich history, Tottenham do not stand a chance. Even individual players, when you talk about their rating, Tottenham do not stand a chance. Is it Ahmad? Is it Casemiro? These are experienced footballers. The only problem I have is if FIFA can allow us put 2 goalkeepers in the post. That is my only problem. 2 goalkeepers, because Onana himself is the opponent striker. That is the truth. He's short one. I'm sorry to say, but he's short one.
All right, man. If you want to choose your 3 best Manchester United players today, who they go be?
My 3 best Manchester United players today. I'll start from the back. He was rock solid. He tried. Lenny Euro. I really love he's just 19. People are not taking that for maybe it's not because he's not playing for Barca or Real Madrid. He's not getting the praise he deserves. But Lenny Euro did very, very well today. Yes, and Casemiro, of course. You know his experience choke. That is why sometimes even when you have young players, you still keep the aged and experienced one. That is what Real Madrid is doing. Modric is still there not because he has the energy, but he has that experience he brings to the team, and you could see that class from Casemiro. Bruno was on and off today. You won't blame him. He's always in week out. And the third person was the one that came in the second half, Ahmad. Ahmad really influenced the attack. He really influenced the attack. He broke a lot of lines, and that was it.
All right, man. Due to Manchester United, if Manchester United win the Europa League this season, do you think they will have a better season than Chelsea and Arsenal?
Well, you know, this is the first time in 100 years that we and Chelsea were on the same page. The first time in 100 years, because Chelsea believes that we will rest players for the final for the weekend so that they will win and qualify for the Champions League. And we are happy, both we and Chelsea, we are happy that Arsenal did not qualify for the Champions League final. So if to go by the stats, we are 16th in the table. If we win the Europa League from 16th, we'll be earning the 100 million. The same 100 million Arsenal will earn for qualifying for the Champions League. We'll be earning the same thing, and we have a European trophy in our cabinet. Something Arsenal does not know what it looks like. Or they just like fairy tales, like we read Bible stories. That is how Arsenal, they know that there's what we call Champions League, but how to own it, they don't know it. So I think it will be a better season than Arsenal, or a better season than Arsenal season, or even Chelsea season. Although Chelsea, they are in the final already, at least they have a cup to brag of. But what our coach made mention of during the weekend, he said even if we win the Europa League, it doesn't change the fact that this is the worst Man U side of the past 10, 15, 20 years. It doesn't change that fact. So it's an honest admission from a manager, which we like as Manchester United fans. We should not be carried away with the euphoria of winning a cup. Just like Eric Ten Hag. Ten Hag will lose 3 matches and tell you I won the FA Cup. He will lose 4 matches and tell you I won the Carling Cup. But this man, he said even if we win the Europa League, it is no excuse, because Manchester United are supposed to be in the top 4. Absolutely. Normally, we are not supposed to go through back doors. So that is it.
All right, man. Thank you so much.